ensure more opportunities for education and career placement. In Birmingham, Karen Church, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
We are in the final hours of voting for students on UAB's campus.
Yeah, they're voting on whether to raise their own fees to help pay for bringing back the school's football program. Vanessa Ariza live on campus tonight, where Vanessa, this really is a vote that's already been taken once, so we should know what happens here, right?
That's right, Jonathan. And voting has been widespread here along this campus. And the UAB Rec Center that's right over here, this was just one of 4 places that students could go to and physically cast their vote today. Now, that has since closed, but students can still vote online until 7 o'clock tonight. Voting started yesterday, and there have been rallies and posts on social media to make students aware of this. I had a chance to talk with Tim Alexander within the past hour. Now, as many of you know, Tim has been a very outspoken part of the Free UAB movement. He tells me that there were hundreds of students who came out earlier today to show their support. I talked with a few students who have yet to cast their vote today.
I like to have a good background. It's not good to actually vote when you don't know everything about the matter. So like I said, I knew the baseline stuff, but there was still some spots I didn't know about.
And again, you can vote online until 7 o'clock tonight. I also asked Tim Alexander, what if, when everything's said and done, the vote comes back as a no tonight? Coming up tonight at 6, it's quite interesting what he has to say. We'll bring that to you. But for now, we are live on UAB's campus. Vanessa Ariza, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
Kind of a cloudy day out there. Let's get our first check on weather.
Yeah, JP, no rain out there today, but still not one we could really just open up and enjoy.
Yeah, clouds holding on right.
And UAB's campus wraps up in about 90 minutes.
Students are voting on if they want to pay a little extra to bring back football, bowling, and rifle. That's where we find Vanessa Ariza live on UAB's campus. Vanessa.
Well, Beth, students were out here earlier today casting their vote at polling places. Those polling places have since closed, but students can still cast their vote online until 7 o'clock tonight. Now, if passed, the $25 fee per semester for undergraduate students will pay for the rifle, bowling, and football programs. I had a chance to talk with Tim Alexander, a very big voice for bringing back these programs. He said hundreds of people came out today, but I also asked him what happens if this vote comes back as a no.
I haven't even thought about it, no, because I'm believing in our students that they're going to do all that they can for UAB. Oh, we'll continue. You know, it's not going to stop, because it shouldn't have had to take us to voting a second time.
And we are hoping to get those final numbers at 7:30 tonight, as well as talk with the undergraduate SGA president. Of course, as soon as we get those numbers in, we will bring them to you on our WBRC News app. Live on UAB's campus tonight, Vanessa Ariza, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
The Tuscaloosa Police Department prepares to say goodbye to a 35-year veteran of the force.
See you in just a few minutes.
Thanks, JP. An overwhelming yes vote tonight from UAB undergrad students to raise fees to help support the return of the football, rifle, and bowling teams. Vanessa Ariza is on campus right now with that story. Vanessa?
Well, Steve, it's only fitting that that news would come out of UAB's administration building. This area is where a lot of those Free UAB rallies were held throughout the year. Now, more than 3,000 people came out and voted yes and in favor of the $25 fee that will help pay for the school's rifle, bowling, and football programs. Now, voting started yesterday. It wrapped up at 7 o'clock this evening. According to the university, 35% of undergraduate students voted. Now, fewer than 700 students voted against the fee. When you look at these numbers, this vote saw a huge turnout. According to numbers given to us by UAB, around 1,200 students voted in the last student government election. For this vote, more than 4,000 students came out. I asked USGA President Garrett Steffen if he was weary of any other hurdles that they may have to jump.
I don't think so. You know, they asked for the students to speak, and we spoke very loudly. So that came out as a yes. So I think this is the last one, so we can all move forward together. You know, if the Senate needs to speak up in the future, maybe they'll listen. So we're at that point now. We've jumped the last hurdle, we believe.
Steffen tells me that students can expect to see that fee possibly take effect later this semester. Live on UAB's campus tonight, Vanessa Ariza, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
Thanks, Vanessa. New information released today for families in the Hoover school system.
on your side. WBRC Fox 6 News starts with breaking news.
A couple of breaking stories, actually. First tonight, a federal court ruling against Birmingham's police department.
A federal judge putting restrictions on when school resource officers can use chemicals like pepper spray on students. Vanessa Ariza joins us with more on this ruling. Vanessa.
Beth, U.S. District Court Judge Abdul Kalan ruled the use of pepper or chemical sprays by Birmingham police to, quote, enforce basic school discipline is unconstitutional. The ruling in part says police use excessive force in reaching for the chemical spray to deal with normal and at times challenging adolescent behavior. The judge also ordered new training and procedures by developed surrounding the use of the sprays by student resource officers in city schools. Now that plan has to be presented to the judge by November 15th. This ruling comes from a trial held earlier this year. The Southern Poverty Law Center filed a federal lawsuit against 6 Birmingham SROs and Police Chief A.C. Roper. The SPLC said in court that the SROs used the chemical spray in 110 incidents in which about 330 students were sprayed between 2006 and 2011. We have reached out to the Birmingham Police Department as well as the school system to get their response to this ruling. We have yet to hear back from them tonight. We have posted that lawsuit on the digital website, and you can look at that by logging on to our WBRC News app. We have also been told that the SPLC will hold a press conference tomorrow morning at 9:30 to go more into detail about this ruling. For now, we are live in downtown Birmingham. Vanessa Ariza, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
Vanessa, thanks. Another breaking story tonight is in Tuscaloosa, where 5 University of Alabama fraternity members arrested tonight and accused of hazing. Here are all of their booking photos from the police department. Josh Kent live just across from their fraternity campus on UA with more. Josh, we're being told the students have been released from jail now.